Moses stuttered. And saying God is not always going to bring the most perfect personality. A lot of times the most fake people, their job is talking and making people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, and the realest people are going to make you feel uncomfortable at first. Like there's so many fathers and mothers that go to work every day and they're in a situation where they're biting their tongue because they think it will be better for their children.
That's right.
So the majority of the media has a godless agenda, and their jokes are not working. This whole like, oh yeah, he's crazy and all these things, they don't work.
That's actually a really good song. I'll try to remember to put that in the link when I upload this video. But we are back. Alpha 3's back. I got some update on my disgusting commissioner. He's pulling his old tricks again. I challenge anybody, and I mean anybody all over the world, to find or be part of a worse, have a worse commissioner than the Ballz Deep Fantasy Football Commissioner. He is a cheater. He's a sneak. All right, he's a sneaky, grimy. Let me just tell you what he did. All right, besides all the other stuff he's been doing for the last 15 years, 20 years, right? He tried to pull a fast one on the league, because he has to cheat to try to win games. He can't. He has no. Muggsy, what are you doing? Come here, Muggsy. Muggsy's all fired up. Muggsy's fired up and ready to go. Right here, Muggsy. Come on up here. Get the camera to see you. Come on. Get up. There's Muggsy. Muggsy fired up. Come on, buddy. He's fired up. He's ready to go. Yes. Yes. Muggsy, get him. Yeah, get him, Muggsy. Get him, Muggsy. Get him. He's all fired up. He's got the Eagles. But let me just tell you what the commissioner did, because he can't win fair and square. He has to cheat. He thinks this is the 2020 election, and it's not. All right? Well, let me just tell you what he tried to do. That's it. Go away. Let me just tell you what he tried to do besides all his other shenanigans, right? So, because he's not as smart as Alpha 3, he's not as forethoughting as Alpha 3, right? He lives in the here and the now, which is a good thing, but not for fantasy football. All right? So he never plans ahead, right? Because I'm already on the 11th week. But he only goes day by day, which you can't do in fantasy football. All right? So one of his running backs got hurt, so he didn't have a running back to play this week, right? And of course, he doesn't know how to set up a league correctly. He doesn't know how to get the configurations correctly and have people agree upon how the league is going to be done, because he's a tyrant. He's a Nazi. All right? But he has a 2-day grace period. If anybody wants to make a trade, there's a 2-day grace period, right? And then people get to vote to try to veto the vote, right? So what this clown did is he waited till like Tuesday afternoon to actually look at his lineup. There's a Thursday night game. You should have been looking at your lineup on the week before. But a game plan in case something bad happens the week before, right? So what this guy did, right, is he put in a trade. He conspired with another member. By the way, Cool Confidence, you're another one. You are a sneak, all right? He conspired with another team, Cool Confidence, right? And then what he did is they put this trade in late on Tuesday, which would have disqualified any approved trade for the Thursday night game. So then on Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, something like, no, it was Wednesday when he did it. He did it on Wednesday afternoon. So then come Thursday morning, he wouldn't have had a player. And that's when he figured out that, oh, there's a 2-day grace period. But this is our commissioner I'm talking about here. So what he did is he pushed his trade through and approved it prior to the 2-day grace period so he can start a running back. Right? So we caught him cheating. Right? And to make up for it, he approved everybody else's trade to try to cover it up, to try to cover up his crime, to try to keep people suppressed. But it wouldn't matter for Alpha 3 because I had my trade in Monday morning or Tuesday morning. So I would have been good either way because I play by the rules and I still win. Right? And then we caught him taking over another team's management. So he had 2 teams playing this week because this other clown went on vacation and he doesn't have the $12 fee to pay for wherever he's at to get internet access because he's either broke or he's cheap. Do overtime. All right? Get some money so you can run your own management league. If you didn't have the forethought or the front-running thinking to get your team in order before you went on vacation, or at least have enough money to pay what they want to have internet access, you shouldn't be in the league. Stop spending your money on weed. I know we could smoke weed here in New Jersey, but stop smoking it. Stop spending your money on the icky sticky, all right? The purple haze, all right? Get yourself a bottle of proper number 12 and be happy with it. So inevitably what happened is you had one person who didn't know what they were doing, and you had another broke-ass person in the league in cahoots with each other. And of course, his players didn't do good last night, so I'm grateful for that. But because of all the shenanigans that's going on, Alpha 3 officially takes his world prestigious, the most wanted trophy, the most wanted award going today, more valuable than a Nobel Peace Prize. All right, he's taking these off the table. You're not going to get your grimy, cheating hands on these. Who do you think you are, Joe Biden? Well, by the way, Joe Biden, I didn't realize you were Puerto Rican, Joe Biden. You goof. Joe Biden was raised by Puerto Ricans. All of a sudden, he's the worst, the fake president. We're gonna play along with your fake. We're gonna play along with your fake presidency. It ain't real. All his press conferences. I'm a little off topic here, but all his little press conferences are done in a studio in Hollywood, while they prosecute. They got the White House. The White House is a prison now. That's why they put all the fences and stuff, and they had the guards around it, right? Because they're prosecuting these criminals like McDonald's, who's feeding our children stop eating at McDonald's. They're grinding up the children of the world and feeding it to you. It's disgusting. It's a little off topic. There's for my Q bubbas. But it's all gonna come out. Trust me. Just relax. Trust the process. Anyway, but I want to thank my former major. I know he's watching, for this shirt. Born to fucking send it, right? Because he sent me my major sent me my former major sent me a link to the shirt, right? And they were all out of the ones that that I wanted. Like the color, I wanted black and stuff, but gray's good enough. Gray's good enough. So I want to thank him. The other person I want to thank is my former administrator. Now I hate to, I don't want to use gender in my talk, so I already slipped up with the major, but I'm gonna try not to use gender in my talk because of course SID, these people, they evaluate my videos and try to get clues on they think I'm conspiring. You're conspiring with Alpha 3, and I don't want to draw them into my nonsense. Next thing you know, they'll be down there being investigated, their butt cheeks being probed. But I want to thank my former administrator, a bunch of my former administrators, lieutenants, majors. There's a lot of really good people in the Department of Corrections. I don't want you to think that the whole place is a disaster, right? The ground troops, the warriors in the shit, the warriors that are in there eating dog shit, just to keep their family, to pay their bills and keep their family from having to do the shit they do. All right, they're really good people. They have your back. They'll take bullets for you, but it's always those 4.5 percenters, those cheesy ass 3 percenters that always make it miserable for everybody. Don't do the right thing. That's what makes it really miserable. But my former administrator, I ran into this individual, and this administrator asked Alpha 3, "How you doing, Alpha 3? You okay?" Alpha 3 is doing great. I'm drinking water, and I'm going to school to get certified as a personal trainer. So Alpha 3, once he gets his certification, I'm declaring war on unhealthy bodies. I'm going to show up at your door at 2 o'clock in the morning with some water and some celery and 200 pounds of plates, and we're going to run around for 14 hours. You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? You think Alpha 3's playing, but when you hear that knock on the door at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you see Alpha 3 out there with some weights and some protein shakes and some pre-workouts, then you know the shit just got real. Anyway, there was a bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk about, but I completely forgot. I completely went off the rail there. Anyway, I gotta go take care of some shit. Alpha 3 is out now. Send it.